when you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment. These fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Corvallis, Research Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will take the field first. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man, it's Murphy. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Fires downfield. It's caught downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Fights off the defender.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are...
Gonna let it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Safe completion on the screen.
And a nice job slipping in the screen. Like, you got to know the situation when those pass rushers, Palmer, are going to come upfield and those situations where you can take advantage of the defense.
Yeah, I would love a David Pollack just running at me free and then finding a way to negotiate.
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. The Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, this guy obviously spent a lot of time in the film room this week because he is dissecting this defense early in the game in the opening drive. Great job with his eyes, great job with his rhythm, an explosive play there. This defense does not have an answer for this dude.
Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Oregon State! And they strike first.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So SMU's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, turning it on! And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
To the air, it's Jennings. Fires to the big fella. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, this offense is virtually unstoppable. Because of his ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy throwing vertically down the field, SMU has everything they need. Brett Lashley is going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out. This is a team vying for the college football playoff.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Mustangs are flying down the field. Now from inside the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Maryland. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to swing it on second down. Big fella moving. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Looking for the tie with the extra point. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Now adjusting. Gets rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They'll run the option. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Beavers line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air, it's Jennings. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. grabbed over the middle. It's Brinson. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And off from the shotgun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. He'll go to the sneak. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Mustangs trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Extending the play. Got out of trouble and throws. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, SMU!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the ground with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Beavers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He rifles one deep down the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got room on the return. At the 30. The 10. He's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Mustangs! Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Brings into the open. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They booted away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness. It took a little momentum with him out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Quick release on the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Beavers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, going up top. Caught close to the marker, it's Clemens. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He fires a bullet to the right. He's got it on the outside. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out in the air. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Beavers are threatening in the red zone. Leaves it with the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be first and goal from the 4. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And the sack all the way back at the 5. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Under fire. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
And the Beavers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air, it's Jennings. Pulls it in, it's Singleton. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Mustangs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Harden.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out.
There he goes. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Mustangs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Harden. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Maryland. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And the Mustangs will try to put one on the board on first and goal. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Catch in the middle. It's Hudson. Touchdown, SMU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The fake, they flip it to the kicker. An abject disaster on this fake. They came closer to giving up a 2 than getting the 2.
SMU 34, Oregon State 7.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. Under fire. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. The Beavers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the punt team.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. Smashes through the tackle. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Still running at the 40. ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
27 on the
Yeah, and
play.
obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time, now second and goal from the 3. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown Mustangs! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Oregon State 7.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 9.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Beavers send out the punt unit.
Number 38 on to punt it away.
And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. The give to the back. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Moving away from pressure. He's going to fire to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Mustangs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Lets it fly. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the...
Looking to take a shot. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Leaves it with the running back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Fires to the wideout. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down, finding positive plays.
And it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Mustangs have it with a first and goal. They'll go to the air. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Clemens. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after
turning it on! And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Beavers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught near the sticks. It's Clemens. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the draw. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. They'll try the run. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up.
He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Dropping back, it's Murphy. They get to him as he throws. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Here's a heat. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Jennings. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.